I went to school in Tallahassee at Florida State and law school at Florida Coastal in Jacksonville. And then I moved to Denver, where I practiced for almost 8 years. And then my family and I moved home to Florida, to Tampa. And I met Patrick Iampoli, one of our partners here, and had a really good rapport with him and have since joined the team. I love all of our core values. My personal favorite is that we're always innovating and improving. And we're doing that internally for our staff to make sure that everyone has a good work-life balance, because the happier we are and the more motivated we are to come to work, the better job we can do for our clients. But also externally, we're always working on new technologies that help with communications with our clients so they know what's going on with their case, and keeping them up to date. And we're also keeps us competitive. Since we are in an adversarial business with someone on the other side, we want to make sure that we're always sharp and bringing our best game to the table. There's actually a lot of moments that are all the same theme, which is families that are trying to figure out what to do after an auto accident or after some sort of an incident. I got hit by a car when I was 5 and went through the process with my family. And although I was really little at the time, talking about it with my family over the years and figuring out how everyone processed it was really important to me. So when I talk with families who maybe have had a kid that was in a car accident and they're trying to figure out how not only the legal process works, but also the recovery process works, is really important to me. I identify really well with it. So that kind of reminds me why I do what I do every time I see that. I give 2 pieces of advice. The first one is contact a lawyer. Lawyers give free consultations. It doesn't mean you have to sign up right away, but at least figure out what the process looks like from a bird's eye view. And that will help calm you down a little bit, which leads to the second point, which is breathe. Take a big deep breath. Know this is a process. It can be very overwhelming. Different people are trying to contact you from insurance companies and find out information. You need to go to the doctor for your injuries, and it all comes at you once and you didn't ask for any of it. So take a big deep breath and contact us so we can help you understand the process better. I think people would be surprised to know that in addition to practicing law, I'm also a really big advocate, and I'm very passionate about legal professionals' mental health. I speak all over the country on the topic of trauma-informed practice, which is basically one aspect of making sure that everybody that works in the practice, whether it's an attorney or a paralegal or an intake specialist, understands that we are dealing with a lot of traumatic material and we're dealing with a lot of high emotion. And it's very important to take care of yourself so that we can give our full effort to our clients. So I don't think a lot of people know that I also do that, but it is definitely, in addition to practicing, it's definitely a passion of mine. The most rewarding part about helping someone through a tough time is the moment that they realize that they can trust me to take care of a lot of the annoying parts of this job, right? When you get in a car accident or you get hurt in some capacity, there are so many different steps and forms and processes. And at first, when I say we do all of that for you, I don't know that necessarily somebody's going to believe that. But once they see that that's true and that is actually what we do, you can feel relief from them. And that is my favorite part of this job. I love being a dad. I have 2 kids, 6 and 8. So when I'm not working, I just enjoy spending time with them and watching them do their different sports and hobbies and kind of soaking in every minute, because time goes fast and I want to be there and enjoy it with them. I think the energy of the firm, from the partners down through the staff, everybody is really motivated to travel in the same direction, which is to innovate the space, help clients. We say all the time, don't treat people like a claim number. And I think that resonates from every single level of the firm. That is really what sets it apart from everybody else.
You know